Donald Trump and Rex Tillerson look up during a cabinet meeting at the White House last week. Credit Reuters. Donald Trump will sack his most senior diplomat within weeks, U.S. media has claimed, in what would be the biggest change to his administration to date. The White House has reportedly developed a plan to force out Secretary of State Rex Tillerson and replace him with the current CIA Director Mike Pompeo. Under the plan, the Republican Senator Tom Cotton would be offered the top job at the intelligence agency, senior officials have told the New York Times. When asked about reports, Mr. Trump declined to say whether he wanted Mr. Tillerson to remain in the job. Donald Trump, accompanied by Michael Pompeo, left before speaking at the Central Intelligence Agency in Langley, in January. Credit AP. He's here. Rex is here, he said. Mr. Cotton, the senator for Arkansas, has been a key ally of the president on national security matters. Mr. Tillerson's relationship with the U.S. president is thought to have been strained after reports emerged that he had called Mr. Trump a moron during a meeting at the Pentagon. When the reports emerged, Mr. Tillerson repeatedly refused to answer when asked whether he had made the comments. But, in response, Mr. Trump said, "I guess we'll have to compare IQ tests. And I can tell you who is going to win." The president and Mr. Tillerson have also been at odds over a range of policy issues, including the Iran nuclear deal and the approach the U.S. should take with North Korea. Rex Tillerson with Donald Trump. Credit Reuters. Mr. Trump publicly criticized Mr. Tillerson during the secretary's trip to Asia for wasting his time by attempting to hold a diplomatic conversation with North Korea. While Mr. Tillerson's departure has been anticipated for some time, a departure within the next few weeks would make his time in the post the shortest of any Secretary of State whose role was not ended by a change in presidents in nearly 120 years. The Secretary of State's time in office has been turbulent, with the diplomat being increasingly marginalized by the White House. Save your energy, Rex. Well, do what has to be done. Donald J. Trump at Real Donald Trump. October 1, 2017. Like the president, Mr. Tillerson had no previous experience in politics before taking up the position in the State Department. He had been with oil and gas company ExxonMobil for 41 years, joining as a junior engineer to become the company's CEO. Mr. Pompeo, a former congressman from Kansas, has previously defended waterboarding and other enhanced interrogation techniques as being within the law. The CIA director has been a vocal opponent of the Iran nuclear deal and proposals to close Guantanamo Bay under former President Barack Obama. Nikki Haley, the U.S. ambassador to the UN, has previously been touted as a possible replacement to Mr. Tillerson.